Oh, welcome back, my gardening friends. Early morning, 30th of October 2025. Previously, this used to be a log store, and we could never get into the garage, but all the logs are chopped in the greenhouse. They're very, very dry, but it's always best to season them even when you've split them. So I'll continue to use these. We should be able to use that and some of these, because this will be in the way of my new potting shed, and that stack there will also be in the way of the new greenhouse in the spring-summer of 2026. I bought 2 barrels back from the allotment. That's the one that was sitting next to the whitefly. The water was absolutely rank, so I had to get rid of that. But Mrs. K can now put the feather edge boards, which are stored in the log cabin with permission, trying to keep them dry. Then Mrs. K gets enough out during the day to dry to paint the following day when she's feeling fit enough. So if you wanted to have a look to see what this looked like previously, then I'll drop the video in the card at the top of the screen or on the end screen for you to watch. But we spent all last weekend clearing all this up, going to the tip, taking the pallets up to the allotments. The pallets disappeared within a day, and then our new compost bins and a fence. I might show you next time I do a video up at the allotment. I removed the, let's go down a bit. I removed the roof because it got layer upon layer. So I've lowered it now, ready for the tin sheets to come across. See the gap in the plastic sheet in there? That's where I think the new wood's going to come across to keep the my new wood store. So this area here that you can see is going to be the new wood store, coming out this way a little bit. This door here will be a bifold door. We come round with the car now here, but I want to come round here, because then I can have a bigger potting shed. But we'll see how things go. The roofing sheet should be here this morning, so Mrs. K, as and when she could, has been searching for cheap things to help me do the roof. So we've got the fixings, we've got the plastic caps to go on top, the timber supports, the latches. We've got the pegs there to stop the doors blowing about. We've got the silicone, and because the doors are going to be really heavy, we've got some wheels there, so I'll have to fabricate some metal work to go on the bottom of the doors. One of those bigger pegs to hold the doors in place, etc. And I wanted to do a overhang so that we stopped a lot of the water running down the doors into this French drain type thing. So the overhang will probably be about 0.8 of a metre over, so the water doesn't run down there and flood out. If it drops down about a metre out, then it's got time to dissipate. We've had terrible flooding in this garage previously. So I'm going to feather edge board this. All down here will be feather edge board. There's the panel that replaced this one here. That's going to go down the bottom to stop access. At the back of the shed you can see with feather edge boards boarded up right up to there now, and everything's cleared out. We've reused the compost conifer rubbish. As you can see, it soon builds up, so I'll be able to get in here more often now to clear all this up. But the conifer trees have destroyed the curbs, etc., roots. Never mind, we're on top of it. I'll put this extra drain in as well, because the main council drain just wasn't taking it, and that's into a soakaway. Before they built all the houses behind here, it used to be a farmer's ditch, and they thought it'd be clever just to do a soakaway. But of course, conifer roots and tree roots get into it. So we was going to try and replace like for the roof sheets, but bar gone mate, the clear sheets were expensive. So we've gone for the metal plastic coated sheets, so we can get that done. But I've got to get the car out. So we'll do a reveal. It's the first time it's seen proper daylight in nearly 8 years. So let's get the beast out. Mrs. K love having this out. Hopefully I can get it out of the garage without putting a dink in it. Oh dear, a bit tight in here because I've got all the rubbish. We know it starts. I'm not using the brakes because it's been stood for so long, and it's been a long time since I've actually got it out here. I'm steaming up, guys. That's just open the window. I can feel the brakes binding on a little bit. Right, I'm not putting the handbrake on either. Right then, how do we... Oh, here we go. It's been a while. Some fresh air. I'm certainly glad that works because I wanted to replace any of the motors. It's marvellous how it all fits into the boot. Roof manoeuvre completed. Just park it out of the way. Oh dear. Ooh, it stopped without me having to do anything. I'll get a brick under the wheel. I need to just drive it up and down here a little bit just to release the brakes a bit. What I didn't want to do is put the brakes on and end up with a disaster. As you can see, it just needs a good clean, and even the tyres look like they're not perished, so that's a win. It has been covered, but our African grey parrot was this side of the shed as we looked through earlier, and the dust and fluff and everything else has got all over it. But looking forward to giving it a good clean, and I'll probably do a video on that as well. I built this garage, this section first, then the other was an add-on. But when I concreted it, I didn't think I should have put it up at least another 6 inches because the water can just get straight in. And I may end up putting some ACO drains across here as well, depending on the overhang and everything else. But that dished in front doesn't really help, he says, as he's bringing his breakfast up. So we're about ready to receive the lorry load of sheets. This is about 8 metres by 7. Hopefully I've ordered enough. I think I've over-ordered slightly. And then any extras I can add to this one, which will be opposite the gate where the new potting shed will be next year. We have terrible issues with cats jumping up, wanting to get onto the roof. So Mrs. K spotted these. They're only plastic, but bar gum, you put your hands on them and you'd think twice about trying to climb up or climb over. But hopefully the cats will stop damaging the panels. They end up leaving terrible scratch marks. But this has only been there a few months. But when they do jump up, they scrat and scrape all the way up to the top. Don't want that on the new panel, he says, hopefully. Right. Frosty old morning, cold. So I want to get cracking, keep warm. start to take a few of the screws out, not all of them, just in case the sheets don't turn up. Wait till the sheets are here before you remove the old ones. For my regular viewers, I've had a run within half an hour of 3 companies wanting me to review torches, not your ordinary torches, and some woolly socks. Whether they all come together, but I know you'll support those videos, and there will be a Christmas raffle, so just keep an eye out for that. But thank you very much for everyone's continued support. I'm not always up the garden, bathroom maker, garden makeover, new potting shed, greenhouse, lots to do. I'll share my experiences, and keep following me along, keep the support coming, and we both really appreciate all your nice comments and wishes. Happy gardening, DIYing to you all. Till next time, my friends. Ta-ra for now, and apologies for the previous video that was a little bit too long. It would not upload, so I had to split it in half, and I hope you all spotted the rat. Don't forget the end screens.